Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. It is cold and windy. I am out at the same town that I've been visiting for the past month or so. This is a brand new permission, and it's an old house on a corner lot, so there's a lot to cover. I'm going to bundle up, get on out there, and be with you as soon as I have something to share. This was toning beautifully at 80, 30, and 4, and unfortunately, I dinged it a little bit. So I don't know, it looks like it's like maybe that side you put coins or something in, or papers, I don't know. It's empty, but kind of cool. I'll take it. Let me keep going, see what else I can find. The town was established in 1901, and everything I've been finding has been like in the 50s, 60s, mostly 60s, but it took me the better part of the day. I finally got a wheat penny, and it's a 1953, 52. So it is barely a wheat penny, but I'll take that and keep going, see what else I can find. Okay, so I found this, and it looks to be older, and it is embedded in the cement, so I'm not getting it out. But it's not a wheat penny, it's 1960 something, so maybe they put that in intentionally when they did the sidewalk. Kind of cool. But anyway, I just thought I'd show that. We'll keep going, see what else I can find. Be back at the next hole. Sorry for the wind noise. We're out in front of this old house, and kind of by where the sidewalk is at. Flipped up a plug, and it looks like I got a little bit of silver. And it looks like I got myself a Rosie. It's not super old, but it's 1963, so it's silver, and I will take that. Well, this was toning in 94 at 2 to 4. And it's super heavy. Looks like it takes one. Like that. Keep going. Well, this didn't look like much at first, but it is actually a token. A piece of token. Like not chocolate. This is good for 5 cents. Right after I found that part of a token, I got a whole one. Yeah, this is only toning like a 75, so I have to start digging those lower tones. Yeah, this is what is beautiful. Yes. Still good for 5 cents, it looks. I love this. This is beautiful. It actually has the name of the town I'm in, so that is really cool. It says Geofix. I don't know what that would have been, but I'll take that and keep going, see what else I can find. Okay, so I'm still in the same area, and not half a minute later, and I got this old buckle.
I have never lost a belt buckle in my life. I have never lost a harmonica. I have never left a mason jar in the yard. I'm perplexed at these phenomena, and so I cry. How'd this get here? How'd this get here? Tell me how'd this get here?
Okay, this wasn't even that great of a signal. I think I got something cool down here. Oh, it is really light, so this is something that's aluminum. A minute there I thought it was silver. Something that says freedom. (1961) March or May 5th, 1961. Oh, this is way cool, actually. It says here, the back, it's got the Pledge of Allegiance, and it's an AMVET token, or medal. This is really cool. When I first saw it, it was so shiny, I really thought I had a silver quarter, but I'm happy to have this, and I'm going to keep going. In the same hole, I got some sort of widget. I don't know what this is. It's my mystery item today. If anybody knows what this is, feel free to comment and help me sort that out. But it was in the same hole with that freedom medal. So, I don't know. I'm going to keep going, see what else I can find. This was toning beautifully, and after pulling 3 nails out of the hole and thinking I wasn't going to get anything, look at this. And it is some sort of metal. Looks like it has an eagle on the front. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And on the back, oh gosh, got a star. Oh, this is amazing. I thought it was going to be a sports medal, but I think this might be a war one. So I'm going to clean it up better when I get home, see what it's about. But that is awesome. I'm happy to have it. I'm going to keep on going for a little while here, and I'll be back if I find anything else to share. Right next to my medal, I got an old key. So that's kind of cool. I might keep going. See what else I can find here. Looks like I found myself a hot spot. I'll keep going, and I'll be back with you at the next hole. We're starting to lose daylight, so this is the last hole. This was toning like it could be a quarter, and instead, it looks like I got a bowl, a spoon. Looks like either a spoon or part of a locket. I'm not sure. So, I have a feeling it's aluminum. I'm guessing it's a measuring spoon. But spoon bowl's cool, and I will take that. Thanks again for joining today. I had a really good time. It was weird because I didn't find a lot of old coins. In fact, I only found one Wheatie and no other old coins. But I found all these really cool relics, and that is what makes history so interesting. So I'm glad I was out here. Glad you could join me. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Helps out my channel and keeps me feeling motivated. Hey guys, back out at my little ghost town permission, and it's Halloween, so boo! I got myself a token. This is toning a 72. It's good for 5 cents. I'll have to clean it up and see where it's good for, but that's pretty cool. Glad to have this. I'm gonna keep on going. We'll be back at the next hole. Next up, looks like we got an old key, and it looks like it says GM on it, so it's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep going, see what else I can find. We'll be back at the next hole. So this place just keeps giving it up. This is an old buckle. Seems that maybe this was an area where they were dumping trash. I don't know, but finding good stuff. Gonna keep on going. Guys, I'm losing daylight. It's time to go. Thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy digging. The Hunter house I was at last fall, and I scanned, last fall I scanned it with the ATMax. I'm back with the Legend, see what else I can find. My first good signal. I did pick up a key, and I just showed that in the other video, so I'm not going to whip it out. But started out with a key, going to see what else I can find back at the next hole. This was a really weird hole. I think my original tone was a wheat penny, and this is a 1940. But I also had these really cool little pieces of pottery, several nails, an unidentified piece of metal, and I think this is like a suspender clip. I've seen these before, so I don't know exactly what they were, but I think that's some kind of a suspender thing. And that was all in the same hole, and all about 6 inches down. I'm going to keep going, see what else I can find back at the next good signal. Well, after a little digging around, I found my target, and this is cool. It's some kind of old buckle. I at first thought it was a piece of junk, but once I got a little dirt away, I realized this is super old and kind of cool. So, totally take that. And this is the first time I've ever found anything good under an anthill. So, there you have it. And keep going, see what else I can find. Back at the next signal. This is toning a 44, and I got a wheat penny. It's a beautiful shape on the back, and I think it says it's 1920. Or possibly 29, I'm not sure. I'll have to clean it up better when I get home. But that is an awesome find. I will take that and keep going back to the next hole. This was toning a 35. I thought I would dig it, and I got an old key. So that's really cool. I'll totally take that. It says Wards on it. Don't know what it would have been too. Maybe a house key. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep going, see what else I can find. Be back at the next good signal. Well, this was a 38 to 40. I kind of thought it'd be junk. You get this clod, flip it over, and it's a flower. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what this was, but it's definitely ornate. I bet it's older. I'm going to see if I can clean out that middle and see what it looks like on the inside. And check this out. This has a little inside part, and it rotates. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but this little piece goes around. So that's really cool. I'll totally take that. That is a neat old relic, and I'm sure it's going to clean up more beautifully when I get home, but I love it. That is awesome. Let me keep on going, see what else I can find. Back at the next good signal. Alright guys, time to call it a day. I have to go pick up my son and head home, and I am an hour and a half from there, but this wasn't a bad day. That first permission, picked up some things. This permission, picked up some more things. Didn't find any silver today, so I'm guessing that I am actually on top of finding the silver, so that even though I was using the ATMaxed, I was finding the stuff I was supposed to be finding. But I found some really cool relics. I found an old key, and I got that Indian head penny and several wheat pennies. So definitely finding more stuff with the legend that I must have missed the first time around. I'm using the small coil, so it's not a matter of big coil versus little coil, because on the ATMaxed I always run the little coil. I think it's just a matter of, I don't know, a little bit better technology, maybe a little of luck, not sure. Anyway, thanks for joining today. I'm going to call this a wrap. Digging out. Hey guys, I ran into an old friend. We used to bowl together, and she has a story to tell me about the World War II medals we found.
Well, I can't say, whose medals they are, but there were 5 Delzer brothers. The 2 single men, they lived in the open lot right on the other side of my house.
Okay.
And the house has been moved away, but they were in the military. And then the one lived over there in that gray house.
Okay, the Hunter house?
He was the oldest one. He was in the military.
Okay, and that was a good conduct medal I found over there.
Really?
Oh, no, wait a minute. The good conduct medal I found at the parsonage.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's always been a minister's house, so I don't know. He lived up there where all that junk is. He served in the military.
Well, we didn't detect where the junk is. We detected the houses on the other side of the junk.
Well,
that little white house in between, was that a Delzer?
That was my mother-in-law's house.
Okay.
And before that, there were Orths that lived there, and I think Mrs. Orth, could have had some sons that served in the military.
Okay.